Hello everyone, this is Kyle from Too Much Bricks, and welcome back. So today's video is a quick look at another LEGO MOC. Now this is what I like to call my customized mech series. I don't have this as an official series, but when I do a lot of MOCs, they normally are customized mechs and vehicles and whatnot. So today we're taking a look at the Age of Ultron Hulkbuster, but totally different. I've customized this guy a lot, and I'm going to take you through the changes. I have reviewed this particular figure before, but I've made a couple of changes, so that's what we're going to be taking a look at in this video. I do want to say, before we get into it, subscribe, drop a like if you haven't, and if you're watching my videos and are not subscribed, please, I do encourage you to do so because it would help the channel very much. Thank you all so much for 170 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to 200 very soon. I know I can. I wouldn't be where I am without you guys. Also, check out my cousin's channel, AGL Studios, and subscribe to him, as well as my cousin Ava's channel, Ava Grace. She does not have any content at the time of the recording of this video, but she should be coming out with some very soon, so it might be a little hard for you to actually find her. So what I suggest you do is click my channel icon, go to channels, and then you can see who I'm subscribed to and subscribe to her that way. I feel like that's the easiest way because right now she doesn't have any content, so it's going to be a little difficult to actually find her when you search it up in the YouTube search bar. But enough about me talking, let's get into this MOC. Alright, so the first thing to note is these giant tires that I've added on either shoulder or either forearm. They were not there before, and if you haven't seen the original, I do suggest that you do. You can click my channel icon, go to playlist, and I have all my playlists of MOCs there. That way you can kind of see the difference. I can bring you in for a better look. So in for a better look, you can see I've actually added some more flags here, or I actually didn't even have these on the original. I've just added one on either side of his chest, giving him a little tile here with the Transformers Autobot sticker on it, just to throw that in there. I thought that would be a pretty cool addition. Spinning him to the side, he's not that good for posability, and I'll get to that in a minute, but I got a couple of panels on either side. This one's a little scratched up, and this one's got a little danger sign on it. Aside from that, his capsule cannot actually open up because this is supposed to be living in my imagination, kind of like a transformer, which we'll get to in a minute. Taking you to the top, I haven't actually changed too much from the top. If you could see, I've still left the gigantic machine guns and weapons and missiles and whatnot for the top, so that's why his head can't really open. There's a better look at that giant tire on his arm. I really like how that looks. I think it just adds to his bulkiness and beefs him up a little bit more. And aside from that, that really completes it for a look at his chest. Now getting back into a zoomed out angle, we could start to talk about the legs and the hands. I have left these two giant cannons on either hand, and I've given them gold fingers and whatnot, left the little weapon on top of there. I also did add this giant weapon over here that can actually be angled up and down, and we'll take a closer look at that in a minute. I've also added this windshield here to kind of grab that Transformer-esque kind of feel, as well as the tires of the windshield, just that kind of stuff that's like, oh, maybe he does transform. This one actually doesn't, but again, we'll get to that in a minute. I've also added some little white details and accents all over, such as that, and I've also added these stickers here for like the caution signs. I've also bulked up the feet a great deal. I could take you in closer. Just because the tires were an added weight to this figure, and he was already very top heavy, so I've bulked up the feet a lot more, just so it gives him a little bit more stability. Now he's leaning currently, so I'm not gonna mess around with him too much. That way he doesn't fall. Now I have added a lot to the front. I think just looking at it now, actually, I want to add a little bit more to the back. Now let me see if I can spin him here without him falling. As you can see, there's a lot more in the front than there is in the back, so I think if I add some more to the back, then he'll definitely be sturdy because the joints are pretty tough. I have a tire on this side as well on the other side. That way he has at least 4. The first original version he only had 2, so now it kind of makes more sense. So now zooming back out, that really completes it for the front look, and there's not really much from the back. Let me see if I can spin him around very gently, making sure he does not fall down. As you can see, he's leaning there, and I can slowly see him start to fall, but let's see if we can do this without any accidents. There's a view from the back, and again, not much has changed. And that really completes it for our look at my updated Hulkbuster. Now, this is a little bit crowded, and I know there is a lot going on here, but I do like it, and the reason that I added these changes is because I have a secondary form, or an alternate form for him. So I'm going to go ahead and take him out of the way, but he'll be back to show you some comparison. And I'm going to actually bring in what he transforms into right now. So this will be his secondary mode if he was a transformer. So as you can see, there's a couple of things that will kind of hint that he does, such as the color scheme with the gold, red, and the white, and the two flags on top, the windshield, the two smaller tires and the two big tires, and aside from that, also the striped stickers over there. So I wanted to make sure I could get as many details from the truck mode into the robot mode, just so they look like they do match and they could transform into one another. But yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. It is based off the actual Jurassic World set. I believe it was the Raptor Rampage set with the vet unit truck, but I've redesigned it a great deal. You might notice a little bit of the cab similarities for those of you who have those sets. I also have kept the actual vet unit thing that actually clicks onto the truck, and this is where all those weapons on the Hulkbuster would store in his alternate mode, and this still does slide on just like in the set and connect there. It is on a little bit of an angle or a slant because it has the two big tires and the two small tires. I keep saying tiles, but I like that. I don't think it looks bad slanted. That's just me personally, because I wanted to have the two big tires on his shoulder, and just the way my figure in his robot mode was built, the two big tires couldn't actually fit on his legs, sadly. So aside from that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Hulkbuster for a comparison. So there are the two side by side, pointing out the details on which they match. You can see, as I said, the color scheme, the two flags on top of there end up over there, and the two big tires and the two small tires obviously end up on the truck mode as well as the windshield. And just a quick view on this one from the side, you can see that they both do have the red striped stickers on them, just to give you the hint that they do transform and they belong together. Aside from that, at minifigure scale, I have not actually added any height as far as to the legs to the Hulkbuster, so that's really, aside from the guns on top, the size that it was in the actual this actual set itself. And without further ado, let's head back to the regular studio where we'll wrap up this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found this helpful. If you spotted any cool building techniques, definitely, as always, leave down in the comment section down below what you guys thought of this mock, because your feedback is crucial. Thank you all, as I said, for 170 subscribers. Definitely, as I said, be sure to check out AGL Studios, my cousin's channel. Subscribe to him, as well as subscribe here and drop a like. And check out my cousin Ava's channel, Ava Grace. Again, you can click my channel icon, go to channels, and look at who I'm subscribed to, and you can subscribe to her through there, because I think that's the easiest way, since she does not have any content at the time of recording of this video. So it'd be a little hard for you to find her. Aside from that, be on the lookout for some more uploads coming soon, and my new side series, TMB Transformers, where I review the Transformers Studio Series action figures. I think that's going to be a cool little side series. Be on the lookout for that, as well as TMB Gaming. Hoping to get back to doing some more Lego Legacies gaming, because I'm really happy with that. And be on the lookout for some more stop motions and my third size series, TMB stop motions. Thank you all for watching. Remember, you can never have too much bricks, and keep building. Bye for now.